Today I'm watching Angel Season 2, Episode 15. Episode 14 was about these police officers coming back to life and attacking people. Wesley was shot. Luckily, he's okay. Cordelia and Angel finally talked for the first time since he had fired them, basically, and she told him to get lost, and I'm very curious to see if she'll tell Wesley and Gunn that she saw him. We saw Angel and Kate working together a little bit, as obviously this involved the police officers. Kate was worried her dad could be possibly involved in this. Luckily, he wasn't. We also heard from Meryl that there was this meeting between Wolfram and Hart coming up soon, so I definitely feel like Angel will be involved in that. Whether he tries to crash it or is spying on them just to get information, I'm not too sure, but he's definitely going to be involved, so that's what my prediction for this episode is going to be. I don't know how long the split between Cordelia, Wesley, and Gunn and Angel is going to be, when they'll finally, reconnect. Given how the last episode went, I don't think it'll be anytime soon, but it's sad to see because they do work well together, but obviously Angel is so focused on Darla and Wolfram and Hart right now. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Goats? Why so many goats? I mean, some goats I would expect, naturally. But all the goats?
Really fastened and sacrifices tilted as shown in diagram F12 to ensure full drainage into sacred offering bowl.
At least there's a good diagram. I mean, if it's your first time doing these things, you want instructions.
Motion, slit throat of sacrifice with the pre-blessed ceremonial dagger provided.
Well, that's horrible and graphic.
Look under the packing. Hurry up.
It's not in here.
Hate it when they never give you all the materials. Oh my. Busted. Get out of there, goat!
Notice the goats. Yeah. A lot of goats.
It's a big sacrifice.
Many.
Plural, yes.
Goats, guys.
Hey, that's our pre-blessed.
Oh, not anymore.
Prepared it yet? Have your bosses do it.
This building's owned by Wolfram and Hart, right?
Of course it is.
That's none of your business. Who are you?
Me?
Oh!
Just the type of guy who hates to see good blood go to waste.
Look, man.
In a true vampire fashion.
The ritual, it's all in Latin. They said we should just sort of, sound it out.
In Latin? Come on.
Wolfram and Hart.
All we know is that the sacrifice has got to be done by midnight or something out there's gonna get real pissed off.
Well, TikTok, fellas. Good. Ooh! Yeah, now would be the time to run. And I hate these candles.
Well, I don't see anything.
Not a trace.
When she goes back to school.
Oh yeah, the girl with the eye in the back of her head. Completely gone.
The hair? I meant the hair. That was in the back.
I was wondering what happened to her. They never solved it.
And just what would your husband consider a fair price for the removal of the third eye from the back of your child's head?
Yeah, exactly. What do you put a price on that?
One's head that obviously you people are running some sort of scam, and you won't squeeze 1 red cent out of us.
Okay, bye, Stephanie. Yeah.
Things will pick up. They're bound to.
Yeah, it's LA. The evil's probably just tied up in traffic or something.
Ha 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 ha.
I dug up everything I could find on the last 75-year review. It's all in there. Makes a Christmas purge of 68 look like fun old times.
Oh god, this can't be good.
Management was sacked. And Lindsay, they used actual sacks.
I'll read it.
Oh my.
Friday.
Either we pass the review, or we won't. You really think a few last-minute dark rites and rituals are gonna make a difference now?
Seems to be what they enjoy. Yeah.
Then we're dead. Do I have to remind you of our collective screw-ups? 2 of which are still out there somewhere.
Yeah, Darla and Drusilla are running around. Nobody knows.
Even vampires as strong as Darla and Drusilla need time to recover from something like that.
Well, it'd be just like them to pop up now.
Wouldn't worry.
I don't like sentences that end like that.
Stop.
Kate, look, I need your help. I don't have the resources.
My help? You need my help?
Yeah.
Yeah, she still doesn't like him.
Animals without a permit, you can get them on that.
No, I can't. I can't get them on anything, Angel. I'm on desk duty pending the hearing on Friday.
Why is she in trouble?
Captain at the 2-3, he's blaming me for granting access to some lunatic who broke into his office and beat the ever-holy crap out of him.
Yeah, I wonder who that could be. Oh, no.
Cops and setting them loose on the streets.
And I'm sure once I explain that to Internal Affairs, this'll all just go away.
Yeah, how's she gonna say that? Nobody's gonna believe her.
And I'm a cop, that is all I've ever... I can't take a suspension, I would just...
No, this is her dream job. She's not gonna do well sitting at home. You're like, she has to be here. I'm sure that sucks.
By an intruder at their offices. An intruder I picked up, then released on the street 3 hours before the complainants were found massacred.
You know,
They can't think that Kate's gonna do that. Yeah, exactly. Angel was definitely responsible. And just Darla and Drusilla.
It's telling me now how it looks like the suspect or suspects didn't break in. They had to break out.
Because Angel locked them in.
We're locked in that wine cellar where they're attackers, and I think I am done helping you now.
Angel... He obviously didn't mean for that to come back on Kate. In no way. But I could see why they would be suspicious of her. And how she can't say, oh, my vampire buddy did it. Did Darla move in with Lindsay?
Get up to answer the phone. How do you feel?
Stronger today.
Yep, she did. Of course she did. Ah!
You saved me. I'd still be in that sewer if you hadn't found me. I don't know how you...
Of course he saved her.
You're the only one who hasn't abandoned me.
I never will.
These two. Okay, so Drusilla's left for good. It sounds like she's left town at least. So, just evil Darla on the loose now. Ugh, with her pint of blood.
Way to keep it fresh.
Not the only way. At least it's human.
He's like nursing her back to health. Oh, God, Lindsay.
I don't care. Substitute it with something. And be creative. I know you can.
He doesn't like this bartender. Calling it out.
Something's coming. Really? I thought it was just the complimentary nachos bringing in the morally ambiguous crowd. But I really can't divulge to you what I read in another being. But I can tell you what I overheard in the men's restroom.
Let's go. Let's get into it. Yeah.
It's evil. It's dark. It's merciless.
Is that what they were trying to bring back, this reviewer?
But I can tell you in two. Senior partner.
Terrifying words. Terrifying, especially when put together. Oh, my. I'm guessing that's what they were trying to summon, is some kind of demon who's in charge of this review. Oh, no.
Trying to score as many brownie points as they can before Daddy gets home. I got news. Daddy? Not impressed.
That's not good. If he's not happy, nobody's happy.
Oh, I am picking up one other thing. They'd really like to see you dead.
Yeah, that's definitely on their list, for sure. Oh, my. And they're not subtle about it. Just everybody, let's not all stop and stare at once, you know?
Good lord.
Okay, just walk right in, no big deal.
No. You can't take this. I'm in the middle of it. Here, take this one.
The phone book. Oh my. He is not playing nice.
Oh, just give him the damn thing.
Oh, Wesley.
Let him get the hell out.
Yeah, it's definitely not a happy reunion.
He'd get some, and better for us, because then we could stake him afterwards.
Cordelia. Ambulance.
Oh, no. Wesley, you shouldn't have stood up so fast. Oh, gosh.
If you have anything to offer in your defense, Detective Lockley, anything at all, now would be the time.
What is she gonna say for her defense? Like, come on.
Developed this morbid fascination for cases of a bizarre and macabre nature, and even you can't seem to give an explanation as to why.
Well, her dad was killed by a vampire. She can give an explanation, you just won't believe her.
What am I supposed to do?
We will, of course, make available to you psychological counseling at the city's expense as part of your severance.
Oh, no. Well, come on. Seriously? Oh, poor Kate.
About monsters?
They're real. They're real.
We'll need your gun and your badge.
Oh, no, Kate. The last thing she wants to hear. She was just trying to help, and she knows things they don't know, and...
Father's not around to see this.
Oh, that guy's gonna get... I feel like she's still gonna start doing, like, she's still gonna be active in police work, just obviously not in official capacity.
I mean, a vampire comes into my place looking to kill a demon to save human beings?
Yeah, this is the bookstore we saw in the first episode.
They can come and go as they please with that ring.
Tell me about the ring.
Here. The Band of Blacknell. Simple thing.
Ooh, that's scary.
Get back.
Well, sure.
Well, can anyone use this ring?
How do you mean?
Well, will it get me back to the home office or wherever?
One ring to rule them all. It's gonna be a trip to Mordor situation. What do we got going on?
You realize what this home office probably is?
I think I have a pretty good idea.
Hell.
I was gonna say, does it sound like HE double hockey sticks? Yeah.
Certainly make up for the time that you... Still.
He's been there before. Yeah.
Kill the Klainak and get the ring, you need the glove.
Okay, now you're making this up.
So many fashion accessories involved in this.
Brave and worthy knight, he had a glove. Fashioned and blessed by all the powers of light.
Looks very much like Avengers with all the stones, the Infinity Stones.
Picked it up in '75 at a yard sale in Covina. Been using it as an oven mitt.
Don't do that. That's weird. Oh my god, he just happens to have it.
And I got a feeling this time, things are gonna go...
Oh, come on! Frickin' Darla. Frickin' Darla.
It's about power. We'll get to the vengeance part soon.
She is all kinds of horrible. Oh god, of course Angel literally falls on the sword for her. Cheese and rice.
Are you forgetting how we met? You were strapped to a sacrificial altar while the goddess Yeska was called forth from the nether regions to consume you.
I mean, tales all the time. Meet cute if I've ever heard one.
Does it always seem like it's a battle worth fighting?
As a rogue demon hunter, you mean?
Collectively, I mean. Most people, they don't even acknowledge the evil, let alone try and fight it.
Yeah, they definitely work behind the scenes.
I don't suppose you'd ever consider maybe giving it up for something else.
What else would he do?
But sometimes I feel like I should be wrapped in bandages to keep my insides from falling out.
Oh, Virginia. I think Wesley would give it up if she, like, officially asked him to. I don't think he really cares about her.
I mean, breaking up with me.
Is that what she's doing right now? What? How did we get here? What? Come on. What? Maybe he wouldn't give it up. Obviously not if he thinks that she's, you know, asking him and he's breaking up with her, or she's breaking up with him. Maybe Kate will join Wesley and Cordelia and Gunn. I don't know. But there's no way she's gonna sit at home for the rest of her life. Like, she's gonna do something. Oh no. Poor Kate. Oh. And cue Angel attack. Yep. Bonked him.
We're wasting money.
I notice you're not parking in the underground lot anymore, Lila.
It's not safe.
Since their last encounter, you mean?
Same thing from you that I took from Lindsay.
Her hand? Whoa, 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 whoa!
Good evening. Illegal investigations. We hope to help.
What was that? Come on.
Name is Angel. Self. You're young, single. It's a Friday night in the city of Angel Flowers.
Good cover, yeah.
That's not true.
You don't count.
It was nice of him to offer. Yeah.
See how you're feeling.
That'd be nice.
Good night, Wesley.
Night.
I think he's more heartbroken than the physical pain. I'm sure it's not helping things, but it sounds like, yeah, obviously him and Virginia broke up.
Uh-huh. Okay. Great. I'll see you soon.
Did it grow back? Like, what? What's going on now? Oh, that's not good.
On their way here now.
Yep, that's not good. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, good night. Oh my god, that thing was terrifying. Cheese and rice. Is that the reviewer?
Someone just let a vampire onto this floor.
And his name is Angel. Yeah, look out. Last time a bunch of lawyers were in a room, it didn't end well. Not for one bit.
There!
Oh, yeah, he's still sore from that stab wound. Oh! Another vampire. Okay. Oh my god, not only is Darla using it to punch people. Oh, that's gotta be heavy.
Stake the bitch.
Oh, Lindsay's like, that's my girlfriend you're talking about. Whoa, backhand. Oh, sets him on. He loves throwing people out the window, Wolfram and Hart. It's his classic go-to move. Yep. Of course, Angel. Oh, man. Oh, this landing's gonna be rough. Now he's got the ring. Is he freaking gonna go to hell? Is that what we're doing now?
Okay. Home office.
Our home office, I guess I should say, which is terrifying that anytime that word comes up now. Oh my gosh. Going down? I mean, I had to. It's an elevator pun and a hell joke. Come on. Is continued episode? Are we doing a part 2? I don't know. I don't know where this is going. Of course, Holland is in the elevator. You're dead, buddy.
Oh no, I'm quite dead. Unfortunately, my contract with Wolfram and Hart extends well beyond that.
That checks out. They are the worst.
No, not a ghost either. It's just me. Dead me.
He's way too casual about it. Oh yeah, the vampire bites.
Well, if there are no objections, I suggest we get going. It's rather a long ride.
Just down. Like, oh my gosh. Oh. We know Angel's been to hell before.
This is exciting, isn't it? Going straight to the source.
Of course, there's elevator music playing in the elevator to hell.
The end of you, certainly. But I meant in the larger sense.
In the larger sense, I really don't give a crap.
That's how he feels about a lot of things these days.
In a sacred prophecy, some oblique reference to you. Something you're supposed to prevent. Now, what was that?
The apocalypse? Yes.
Another one of those. Well, it's true, we do have one scheduled.
Of course they do. It's always just right around the corner.
You would save a great many people. Yeah. Well, you should do that then. Absolutely, I wasn't thinking. Which is why winning doesn't enter into it. We go on, no matter what.
That's terrifying. Oh my gosh.
Khmer Rouge. We were there when the very first caveman clubbed his neighbor. See, we're in the...
Injury lawyers? They're going back to the cavemen's?
See, the world doesn't work in spite of evil, Angel. It works with us.
I hate that he's probably right. I hate that so much. Oh man, I did not miss this character.
Welcome to the home office.
What?
This is...
Well, you know it is.
It's hell on earth?
You know that better than anyone.
Is that what we're doing?
If there wasn't evil in every single one of them out there, why, there wouldn't be people.
Evil is... Oh, come on.
The angels.
Oh my goodness. I hate that he's focusing on that and that.
Have a nice day.
Holland. It's like, well, if this was heaven and we were all angels, then we would be perfect, but it's hell on earth and we're all have evil in us. Ah. Angel was so mentally ready to go to hell, and now he's processing that he's already there and has been there this whole time, basically, and obviously a very negative outlook on things. And I feel like Angel was already so close to losing his humanity and pushing himself to the edge. And now he's looking at people through eyes of seeing how extra evil they are. I feel like he was always on guard for people who were, you know, up to no good. But now he's seeing it that every person is like that, which is horrifying. And Cordelia's walking right into a frickin' trap.
You made me trust you. You made me believe.
Oh no, I don't like where this is going. No, Kate.
It wasn't you.
No, Kate.
It was me, right?
Oh no.
Or you won't care. But I won't care either. I won't feel there.
He just turned off the message. Come on, he has to know something's up. Is he just gonna bury his head in the sand again and ignore it?
What do you want, Darla?
Frickin' Darla. Frickin' Darla.
Maybe what you really want.
Ooh!
Maybe what you really want is this.
Oh my.
I'm not playing. I just want to feel something besides the cold.
Oh my.
Why are you laughing?
Oh my god.
Don't you feel the cold?
I don't think Darla feels much of anything, to be honest. Is he gonna become Angelus? No. If he reaches happiness. No. And he knows what's... Oh my gosh. Oh, this episode's insane. I know he can do that without breaking the curse, but I'm worried that that's where that's gonna go. And the rain is creeping me out because when he did this with Buffy, it was raining and he ran outside and yelled Buffy's name. So I'm worried he's becoming Angelus. Ah! No. Oh, no. So that was my first time watching Angel, Season 2, Episode 15. What a freaking crazy episode. I feel like we had got this big build-up, and we haven't really seen an episode like this since Angel set Darla and Drusilla on fire. I feel like the 3 episodes after that were kind of not my favorite, and now we've picked right back up. Obviously, they explained it that Darla would need some time to rest. Yes, I fully understand that, but as a viewer, it kind of felt like those were just filler episodes, and now we've gotten back to a crazy episode. Like I predicted, we had that meeting with Wolfram and Hart that we knew about, so Angel goes into that and gets this glove that definitely reminded me of Avengers and the Infinity Stones, but then he needs to get a ring from this glove and just all of these, elements that he needs to complete his mission to go back to hell, which is terrifying that he's willing to do that because he thinks that's where home office is, because that's what he's been told. Basically, Denver from the bookstore said, like, hey, where do you think home office is? And it wasn't wrong. It just wasn't the hell that I think Angel was anticipating, as he's literally been to hell before. And to have this whole convoluted elevator ride with Holland was back, and we definitely know he's not alive anymore, so we weren't expecting to see him, and Holland's giving him this speech basically as they go through the elevator, and then boom, doors open and he's right back where he left, and it's like the exact same scene. Like, he's been gone 10 seconds, and the same people who were there when he left are there again, and the way Holland described it was horribly pessimistic, and that basically this is hell on earth, and that's where Angel is stuck because everybody has evil in them. And he says, oh, if this was heaven, these all be angels because they wouldn't have anything evil in them and they wouldn't have anything wrong and they'd all be perfect angels, basically. And just even the word angel in this episode, I feel like had significance because obviously what an angel means, and it's his name. And Cordelia not even wanting to say the word angel, she kind of flubs over it, jokingly. And, Los Angeles, the city of angels, like that felt too coincidental to be not important. We have Angel storms into the office where Wesley and Cordelia are, but doesn't really interact with them in a nice way, obviously, like pushes Cordelia and grabs the book and then leaves and storms back out again. He is not trying to make nice with them, and poor Wesley gets up and, rips his stitches standing up again. And Wesley and Virginia broke up in this episode, and based on the conversation, I was like, how did we get here? And obviously Wesley knows it better than I do and was able to read through the lines that she was asking him to do this and that it's not something he's willing to do. So they've broken up now, which is too bad because I really like them together and it was so sweet to see them together. But Wesley, taking a sick day basically to mend his broken heart, and obviously the physical stuff too, but I feel like the breakup is what propelled him to take this day off. We did have Stephanie Sharp back in this episode, the girl with the eye on the back of her head, and they were able to get rid of it, but the ending of this episode with Cordelia packing up and heading over because the mom had called and said, hey, we need you again. And we know she's not actually going there for the daughter. There's a demon or some kind of creature there that looked terrifying. I thought maybe it was the reviewer, but obviously not. There might be still some connection to Wolfram and Hart, but she's walking into a trap, basically. She has no idea what's waiting for her. She's by herself. She didn't tell Wesley. He's not coming in, so he's not going to know. Obviously, Angel isn't involved in this. Gunn was off patrolling the neighborhood, so I'm very worried of what's going to happen to Cordelia in the next episode. She can definitely handle herself, but I'm very worried that it's going to be too big of a situation, especially her going in by herself. Darla was back in this episode. We find out Drusilla has left town, and at first I was like, okay, it's just Darla, but obviously that is not any better. She can do just as much damage on her own, and Darla shows up, kills Denver, takes the glove, and then Angel, steals it back from her at the meeting. But just anytime Darla's around, it's trouble. And that last scene between Darla and Angel, what the frick, man? And he knew what it was gonna do. Or he at least thought there was like a solid % chance, like not a 10% chance. He knows if he does that, there's like a good 80% to 90% chance that he's going to become Angelus. And I definitely feel like that's what happened in the last scene. Especially, like I said, with the rain coming down, that's what happened when him and Buffy had sex and he reached his moment of happiness. And he has that scene where he runs out into the rain and then drops to his knees and yells out Buffy's name. Of course, it's raining in this episode, and we know from the Buffyverse and this show that nothing is done by accident. I feel like everything is intentional and so well done. So that's definitely making me very worried. And to have Angel, sit up in bed and kind of, make these yelling sounds. And we didn't see him turn to vampire face, but I feel like they cut just before that was going to happen. Because he chose to have sex with Darla and knew that he could reach his happiness and that would bring back Angelus. And that just, forget everything. That's a freaking nightmare. So not only do we have Angelus back, possibly, and Darla, there's just no hope now, man. And I feel like that's what Angel was thinking, especially when he has that interaction with Holland, and Holland basically says, well, everybody's evil and everybody's horrible, and, why try? And even Holland saying oh, we don't fight to win, we're just gonna outlast you. We don't have to win this battle, we'll win the war, we'll win the long term, basically. He's like, we've been here since there were cavemen, and we're gonna continue to be here, and it may not be in the form that Angel knows now, but basically just Angel being so defeated, so hopeless at this situation that he's probably never going to be able to take down Wolfram and Hart. And even if he does, maybe it'll be temporary because they'll just find a way to come back. Maybe he thinks he can defeat them better as Angelus. I don't know. Anytime he's Angelus, we know it's bad news for everybody. Maybe he didn't turn. We won't find out till the next episode, obviously, but that's my prediction. Please no spoilers. I feel like Angel said F everything, basically. He's like, I'll go back to Darla. I know that's a bad idea, but I'll do that. And I'll become Angelus, and that's a bad idea, but I'll do that. And just that shot of him walking home and kind of having those, low opacity transitions between everybody's face and Wesley and Cordelia, and back to Angel walking home, and just Angel kind of very suspiciously eyeing up everybody around him. And like I said, it's not like he wasn't suspicious before, because he's been around this long enough to know that there's evil out there and supernatural things. But just the fact that now it felt like, okay, he's not even going to try and protect the innocent, because I don't think he thinks there's innocent people anymore, which is just the most pessimistic, hard way of looking at things. And any hope he had, I think Holland just chucked it away, because now he's done. He's thrown any little bit of caring or hope out the window. And the fact that frickin' Kate left that voicemail, it definitely sounds like she's trying to unalive herself. She was slurring her words. There was pills and alcohol, and she obviously just lost her entire dream job and is spiraling and feels like her life is over, because all she's ever known and wanted to be is a police officer, and now that's gone. And it doesn't sound like she'll be able to get another job like in a different precinct or anything. Like, it sounds like her career is done, and I can't imagine how devastating that is for her. But Angel hears the message. It's not like he found it the next day or anything. Like, he hears it being played live as she's leaving the message. And instead of picking up, or instead of going to check on her, because he knows she doesn't sound good, and he knows she was in trouble with the police force, so he knows something was up, but he just like, boop, hangs up on her and continues on to be with Darla. Like, come on. So I'm also very worried that Kate is now unalived herself in the next episode, and that's going to be horrible. But if he's Angelus, he probably won't care. And even in Kate's message, she says, oh, you don't care, and she doesn't care. The show is getting very, very dark. And the concept of this Wolfram and Hart, 75-year review, and the way Lindsay and Lila were talking about it, how like, oh, well, they haven't let that many people go, and we know when they let them go, like she said, they literally like put them in bags or whatever. Like, it's not gonna be pleasant. It's gonna be horrible, because that's how they do things. And maybe Angel inadvertently saved, some Wolfram and Hart people by trying to get this glove and having that be his main goal. Maybe this reviewer would have unalived some Wolfram and Hart people. We don't know. We never got to see it. It was this big build up to the review, and then Angel tackles that guy out the window, which we've seen somebody thrown out the Wolfram and Hart window before. So then that storyline kind of continues. Maybe they'll pick up a scene from that meeting in the next episode. I don't know, but this is obviously where we went in this episode. We find out that Lindsay is obviously very much into Darla. They're living together, and he's been like nursing her back to health. And even at the meeting, he like punches some guy to defend her. And I don't know if he knew she was going to be there, but either way, she shows up with this glove. We did see Angel visit Lauren in this episode as well, and it's interesting to know that Lauren won't reveal what he reads about people to others. Angel is obviously trying to get as much information about Wolfram and Hart as possible. He obviously knows they want him dead, and Lauren confirms that. And even Lauren says, I can't see much for Angel's destiny. It just seems kind of murky right now, which is not comforting. I'm very worried going into the next episode. Overall, just a crazy episode. I'm very worried to see what's going to happen with Cordelia when she goes into this house and unknowingly walks in to see this demon there. If Angel is Angelus, what Darla is going to do with this ring now, if it has any other abilities than going to, home office and back, basically, if she can somehow access anything else with it. It said it could move between different dimensions. Wesley and Virginia broke up, so he's at home, mending his broken heart. If Angel is Angelus, I hope it's short-lived. It's always terrifying to see him like that, and especially since we're kind of just past, the halfway point of this season. I don't know what that would look like, if he would still go after Wolfram and Hart, if it would just be him and Darla on this horrible murder spree for the next episodes. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. But all the goats? Ugh, with their pint of blood. Well, her dad was killed by a vampire. She can give an explanation, you just won't believe her. Yeah, this is the bookstore we saw in the first episode. So many fashion accessories involved in this. Injury lawyers, they're going back to the cavemen's. And I hate these candles. Now he's got the ring. Is he freaking gonna go to hell? Is that what we're doing now?